Hey, pucker up, lads and lassies. Today we're decorating Irish lip cookies, so let's get shamrockin'. I'm Leslie with Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and this channel is all about cookie decorating. So if you like decorating cookies or you want to learn how, you're in the right place. So I'm going to start out just by scratching a line for the upper lip, and you can get this cookie cutter STL on my website if you have a 3D printer, and I'll leave a link for that in the description. So I'm just using my scribe to section off the different parts of the cookie. Then I'll grab my green royal icing in a 15-second consistency, and I'm just going to outline this upper lip, and then we'll flood that in. And sometimes when you're outlining and you get to a turning point, it's helpful just to go on into the cookie and stop and then start over again because we're going to pipe right over that when we flood our cookie. So I'm just going to fill in this upper lip, and then I'll grab my scribe and I'll use it to get it out to the edges and to smooth it out. And I'm going to look for any air bubbles, which look like kind of darkened little spots underneath the icing. And if I see any of those, I'll be sure to pop them as well. And this is where if you didn't get your outline quite right, you can kind of use your scribe to manipulate it and shape it the way you want it to be. And then I'm going to immediately grab my white icing and just give it a little highlight up here at the upper lip. And if it's not settling in because your icing is a 15-second consistency, you can just take your scribe and just gently wiggle it, being careful not to blend the two icings together. And then this area over here is just a placeholder for the heart, so I'm going to go ahead and pipe the orange icing now. It doesn't matter if it blends in with the green because it will be covered later on. And once you're finished with that, go ahead and set this cookie aside to dry until the icing crusts over, which for me is about 15 minutes. And then I poked a little hole in my cookie with my scribe where the center of the lips are. And then I'm just going to outline the bottom lip with my green royal icing and then flood that in. So one tip that you've probably heard me say before if you've been following my channel is watch your line of icing as it's falling rather than your piping bag as you're dragging your line, and that will help you with your placement. And once you get that outline, just go ahead and flood it in and then use your scribe to get the icing out to the edges. And I've sped the video up here quite a bit, but once you're finished, grab your white royal icing and put a highlight right at the bottom of the lip, following the same process we did before. And if you need to, use your scribe to settle that line down. And then because our upper lip is already dry, we can go ahead and take our orange icing and just make two big dots and then drag them down to a point to create the heart. And then these cookies are done. They're perfect for St. Patrick's Day, even if you're only Irish for the day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to learn about cookie decorating or you just want inspiration, then this is the right place. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. And I hope you have a fabulous and lucky St. Patrick's Day. Until next time, happy cooking.